Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Sustainable Saturday series. Today, we will be diving into the topic of beauty of Mumbai mangroves. आप मुंबई को जानते होंगे for its famous vada pav or for the gateway of India. But did you ever think that there is something more to Mumbai than all of these tourist attractions? Today, we will learn about the mangroves of our very own coastal city with Madhavi here, who is a mangrove expert. Madhavi has been working in the field of mangrove conservation for over 5 years and has completed her master's in environmental science. Both of these together giving the perfect mixture for someone who can understand and learn and explain about the mangroves perfectly. So, welcome Madhavi. Thank you for being here with us, and please tell us something more about Mumbai's mangroves.
Yes. Thank you, Sandra, for such a lovely and nice introduction. And it's a mangrove is very connected with me. So when I was college from 2013, now as a career journey and doing lot of restoration project across India, it is a wonderful journey, what I can say. And I thank you for giving me opportunity to present this topic in the Sustainable Saturdays series. So let's jump into the topic and explain more about what is mangrove, how things are going. Okay, let's continue. So, mangrove is a part of coastal ecosystem. It's a wetland. Wetland word itself defines wet and land. When it thinks if land is drying up, nothing will be existing. Only the single portion of land will be there. Okay. So mangrove grow in a saline environment, but you can't say completely mangrove can go in a sea. If you can able to see, sea में कभी भी मैंग्रोव नहीं होते.
Correct.
It's near by the coast only. वहाँ जहाँ पे creek है, जिसे नाला का आपका mixing हुआ. मुंबई में we can able to see specifically wherever the nalas are mixing, आप you can able to see that.
Yes.
Rivers है, जैसे आप सोचोगे. So I want to just tell you about some facts. Very globally, around 1,47,000 square kilometer area is covered with the mangrove. And the Southeast Asia, in Southeast Asia, South Asia, specifically India, have the 4,675 square kilometers is the mangrove cover. So it's huge actually.
For something that is so huge, we are not noticing. This is very surprising.
Yes. And actually what happened, we noticed terrestrial trees, other plants. But we every time travel, we always feel okay that they are existing and they are nearby creek and the muddy area. We don't want to be entered, and sometimes people enter also. It's a lot of mosquitoes.
Yes.
So, but see why the mosquitoes are coming, why the birds are coming, but you're not able to enter because the ecosystem, because so diverse, they're getting their food. That's the reason this has a unique feature. Okay, so let's come back to the topic, the wetland. So this is part of the wetland, as I said, the fact and figure. Maharashtra, specifically speaking, about around 323 square kilometer is the area in Maharashtra specifically, and it's a huge. And in after that, in Mumbai, we can say 65 square kilometer
Of just mangroves.
Mangroves.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yes. And if you want to tell ki this mangrove is a like periphery or a neckline of India, or sorry, Mumbai, I want to say, because see, if you observe Bombay, the name why it is called Beautiful Bay. Bombay is made of 7 islands.
Correct.
And they are connected or interlinked with this mangrove. And even we are protected from the tsunami also. So they act like a, whenever if you see, I think last time the some YouTube video get viral, there you can able to see they made an experiment and they pass on the sea like wave and there is a mangrove. And later on you can see because of the root system, the water and waves get slowed down. That is a unique and tremendous. Yes.
They are practically protecting Mumbai from all of the waves of the sea that are coming.
Correct.
That's amazing.
That's amazing actually. And see, so now in the Mumbai, I am talking about the very dominant species is the Abyssinia marina. We call it as a grey mangrove.
Okay.
Or in Marathi we call it as a tivar. Tivrasa jungle.
Oh.
The local community call it as a tivar. And this is not ki they are just growing, but they are actually providing a fishing ground or breeding ground for the Mumbai. And Mumbai we get a lot of seafood.
A lot of seafood.
Yes. So because of the them. actually, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah. So I will jump into the small topics in the Abyssinia Marina. Why Abyssinia is dominant? What is important? Okay, let's go on. So, see, as I said, that Abyssinia Marina is a very dominant. Almost 93%, what I can able to see as per my observation, is the mangrove cover in Maharashtra is with Abyssinia Marina only. They have huge dominance. Because if you want to see, mangrove tree have a two root system. One is a primary root which is inside the soil, and the secondary root is above the soil. It is called as is a secondary root system, have the breathing roots. Okay, and this breathing root act like, because why they are developing this breathing root, I want to tell this one thing, because if you see the soil texture in the wetland, it's a very muddy, slimy. Okay, so air can't pass easily. That's the reason they adapted themselves. As you are aware about the Darwin's theory, everyone need to be adapt according to climatic condition. The similar way, this is such a beautiful plant. They develop and try to adapt and live in a coastal saline environment.
Oh, so ये जो खाड़ी के पास वो दिखते हैं जो ऐसे ऐसे ऊपर ऊपर आते हैं,
Yes.
all of those are mangroves.
Yes, and their roots actually.
Okay.
So they have a small pores-like structure, and
Okay.
these pores, what they do the filtration of water. Along with that, they pass on the air to them.
Wow, that's some very cool evolution. Oh my god, this is amazing.
So this mangrove species, I want to tell, ki they are like just growing well and adapting with the environment. And this root system is actually helping to breeding ground for the fishes, because small fishes breed there. So like large fish can't come and eat there.
Oh.
So that is actually the benefit. Even the turtles is also nesting area for them. So this is actually the protection. So as you said, Earth is so beautiful and wonderfully created. One creature is dependent on other creature, and this life cycle is going on. If anything disturbs, then things are going to be waste. We are actually observing this as a climate condition.
Exactly. We should definitely tell Pixar that they can do next Finding Nemo in the mangroves of Mumbai.
Sure.
Because Nemo will not be lost because Nemo is in the right place.
Yes, that's very true. So, as I said, that they have the pneumatophores, is the aerial breathing root. They are growing well. Then you should have a second question. Ki, this is near to the coastal area. So we have three zones actually.
Okay.
The front zone, back zone, and open. Okay.
Oh.
So this is also in a part of coast itself. They have the zonation, and each zone have different kind of species. So we have true mangrove species which is next to the coastal belt. So they have the more tolerance for the seawater.
Okay.
And these are associated. Like misquat, if you heard about
Yes.
जो toothpaste
Toothpaste बनता है, correct.
Yes. तो वो associate mangrove species है. So that is a wonderful thing. It's a growing nature and connecting. So they have a less tolerance for the soil conditions. So you can see more land towards side.
Okay.
So in Maharashtra, we basically have moderate dense mangrove and open mangrove. We don't have very dense mangrove. Very dense mangrove you can't even able to enter. So sometime we went to the Odisha and there we want to conduct a project. We need to climb on tree and just see the aage what is the there. So that's the situation, or you need
Itna
to
dense ho jata hai.
yes, and you need to have a drone surveys only. Sometimes your drone will also get stuck. So that's different. But actually, this is beauty also. This ecosystem not telling human to enter to get preserved and protected.
They are exclusive.
Yes, they are exclusive actually.
So basically मुंबई में दो ही types के हैं मतलब हमारे पास. That is the ones that are very what do you say, tolerant to the sea, and some the
Yes.
others that are associated.
Yes. So we have the true classification everywhere actually.
Okay.
So true is like one is the true mangrove species and another one is associate one.
Okay.
And Mumbai, I can want to tell you specifically, we find 30 species of mangrove, true mangrove species,
Oh.
13 varieties, and 37 is the associate one.
Okay.
That's a huge number. And some associate species, I remember, some coastal communities have used as a vegetable also, the daily diet.
Oh wow.
That's an interesting fact actually. And even this mangrove have a lot of medicinal properties also.
Okay.
So even I think there is a research going on, and I think regarding smallpox vaccine they are using. So that is unique thing. Abyssinia marina, what I am to say, the great mangrove.
वो smallpox में use होता है.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually cool.
Yes, and even there are a lot of research also going. This plant has such a unique habitat. They purify the chemicals also.
Okay.
So if you see, we are having a coastal belt in West Bengal also. There, we say hunting tiger is converted into fishing tiger. So you see, tiger is a main prey is called as a deer. They have the deer and
Correct.
Correct? But in West Bengal, you can able to see they are just catching the fish and eating.
Oh.
So why this happened? Because they also adapted with this environment. And if you see, basically, there are lot of tigers pictures having a water nearby mangrove.
Yes.
And why this happening? Because mangrove have purification capacity also. They have a salt tolerance. This ecosystem is such an amazing thing and wonderful thing. But there is a dark side also. And it is coming with the threats. So this ecosystem, mangrove ecosystem, is having a lot of threats. Because if you see, we are doing a development. So, but development, it should not be cause of the environment, what I always feel. It should be always go hand in hand or have supporting thing. Like the Miyawaki we do. We are doing the mangrove, like Miyawaki forest in urban areas, like giving more opportunity for the plantation to the people. The similar way, we should at least have an initiative to go explore this ecosystem, identify their importance, what things are there, how they are going. So this will be as a responsible citizen, we will get connected. Then we are doing, even as a Green Yatra, we are doing the restoration projects in the mangrove to protect and conserve them. And growing the species, it might be go vanish sometime. So we want to restore it that way. So as I said, what threats you want to know. So threats are like, if you see in large belt of areas in India also, aquaculture is the one thing. The development things are going. So in and on, it is going to be affect the ecosystem. So I always is a humble request to be think this is an ecosystem is not a dirty or muddy area. It be a part of ecosystem and they are important for us.
So we associate that dirt and we associate the mud with gandagi.
Yes.
And hence उसका importance ही हम भूल जाते हैं.
गई और ये गंदगी ना सोचते हुए एक पार्ट है क्यों है हमारे पास बिकॉज इफ यू सी और एक बहुत अच्छा एग्जांपल देना चाहूंगी मैं मुंबई में आपको पता है कि जब भी बारिश हो जाती है पूरी जगह पे जाम हो जाता है बट इफ यू नोटिस जहाँ पे मैंग्रोव्स है वहाँ पे ये नई चीज होती है फ्लड्स नहीं आते चीजें नहीं ब्लॉक होती पानी नहीं रुकता बिकॉज दे एक्ट लाइक अ स्पॉन्ज So that's the reason I want to give a message to this Sustainable Saturday series. We need to, whatever the ecosystem, environment are existing with us, we need to preserve and protect them. And this mangrove is a beautiful part of our blue economy.
This is some really interesting and important things for us to know because हमारे mangroves इतने ज़्यादा हमारे close है इतने they are literally so much such a big part of our city and we have a completely blind eye to them हमें पता ही नहीं कि ये है and है भी तो हम सोचते हैं कि अरे क्या है
Correct.
But today's this session has been very enlightening to actually help us understand more about these species, more about all kinds of different things that are there and live there. That brings me to a question. आपने जैसे कहा था कि बहुत सारे अलग-अलग types of species है जैसे कि we saw tiger that is something very unique जो normally mangrove में नहीं मिलता.
Correct.
ऐसे और क्या species है जो ऐसे mangrove में मिलते हैं?
Yes, there is a mud crab. So I want to just give you one good example. The site we restored in Mumbai itself, we identified the mud crab after restoration.
Mud crab. Like
Yes.
अलग होता है.
अलग होता है.
Oh.
So mud crab is mud lobster is there.
Wow.
So lot of different varieties we can able to see.
Wow. That is
So
nice.
mud lobster, sorry, I would just want to just figure. So not mud crab. So mud lobster is the species. It's nearby our ecosystem. Okay, that's the another thing. There are a lot of birds, ducks are there. Their stills are there, wings. So like black winged stills are there. So a lot of birds like insects are connected with this ecosystem. Their fungi are connected with this ecosystem. So like whole animal kingdom, the learned in fifth standard, then we can able to find.
सभी कुछ एक ही जगह पर दिख जाता है.
Yes.
Wow, that is nice.
So this is a very wonderful thing actually I want to say. Not only the flamingos, not only the tiger, but there are a lot of different varieties are connected with this. And the one more example again you can able to see is the we call as a newty or mud skipper.
Okay.
So they have the ability to live in water and the soil also because of this. And this is actually the indicator. They always nearby the mangrove. But if you able to see this mangrove area is affected or polluted, then you are not able to find them.
Wow.
So they will act like as an indicator species.
Wow.
So the mud skipper, and they
nice.
have the 360 degrees rotating eye.
Ooh.
Because they can able to see in this muddy
areas.
Yes.
Wow, so it's not just the mangroves, but वहाँ पे
Yes.
रहने वाले species का भी इतना अच्छा evolution
Yes.
हुआ है.
Even you have the fiddler crabs also there. They have the unique feature. They take this mangrove leaves and break down and they make their homes and eat. So because of they have the one big claw.
Okay.
And this way they make a different sound, so you can able to see that also in the mangrove. Yes.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. And this whole thing are a part of our blue carbon. Because this mangrove species not only restore carbon in their root, whole tree, but along with that the soil. So as I said that this tree have more 5 to 6 times capacity to have a carbon as compared to the terrestrial tree. Because not only the tree, but itself the soil, then have the mangroves are growing, they have the carbon fixation ability. So that's a part of our blue thing. And now everyone is promoting this ecosystem to conserve and preserve and protect for the future.
So their carbon fixation is as good as our regular terrestrial trees कि उनसे ज़्यादा
उनसे 5 से 10 गुना ज़्यादा होता है.
Wow. Okay. This is something very new because हम सोचते हैं कि अगर हमें हमारा problems fix करना है pollution का and carbon का and all of that, हम पेड़ लगाएंगे. कोई ये चीज़ है कि mangrove लगाते हैं because if mangroves are fixing more carbon than your regular terrestrial trees, I mean that's amazing, right?
Yes. So it's like always say कि जो चीजें हैं एक तो destroy मत करो because इतना store carbon automatically atmosphere में चला जाए.
Exactly.
तो आप at least बढ़ा नहीं सकते हो तो कम मत करिए. So that's the way. So that's the take from this Sustainable Saturdays.
This has been really wonderful. I did not. This completely changes my perspective on how I have viewed mangroves all throughout my life. कि mangroves would always be like हाँ बस है, ऐसे creek पर जा रहा है कुछ है वहाँ पे plants वगैरह. But now that you think about it, actually understand what is happening there. अभी I really hope that this has helped a lot of our viewers change their perspective around mangroves and have a lot more respect around that ecosystem as well. Thank you so much for this session, Madhavi. It has been really insightful. बहुत सारी चीजें सीख ली हमने and thank you so much viewers for attending this session. I really hope कि आपने आज कुछ सीख लिया है important mangroves के बारे में. Please do share the word, tell your friends about it, share, talk about our environment and talk about our ecosystems and initiate climate conversations. And we will see you next Saturday for another session.
Thank you so much.